little filing.
A little light filing. It's true. It's very true.
There seems to be some death occurring over there.
Oh, just passing out. It's fine. No worries.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Welcome to the egg.
Oh my God. You really could have. You really could have. It would have been fine. My ear itches.
Pushing Up Roses did a new X-Files video.
Oh, I need to watch that one.
Just debuted it today.
I'm going to need another Murder, She Wrote from her very soon, though. You can't just give me a little bit and then take it away for a while. It doesn't work like that. I don't work like that.
This show's prettier than a 10-inch dick. I think we should compare this movie. Like this movie is like a 10-inch. It's like more like a 7-inch dick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
That's how we rate movies now.
7-inch by dicks.
By dicks.
Yeah, that's fair. You know what? I'd go along with that. Absolutely.
What size of dick would you give this movie?
Let me give it a 5. 5 inches. No, actually, this one in particular, I'd give it like an 8. An 8-inch dick.
Our showgirls only has 4 views on YouTube.
That is the lamest thing I've ever heard.
That's. I think Bob released all of them too closely.
Yeah.
It's Bob's fault. I blame Bob.
Wow. Fuck you, Bob.
Tu Wong Fu came out one day and then Showgirls the next day. Well, dude, what the fuck?
You can't do that.
They're right on top of each other, man.
Exactly. That's some bullshit, if you ask me. Oh my God, take longer. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Welcome to the I Hate Critics Movie Review Podcast. I'm professional film critic Sean Patrick. Hi, Amy.
Whatever.
You're so polite. That's what everybody says about you in the comments.
That's true.
Hi, MJ.
Hello.
Are you a cat?
Yes.
No.
They're wearing cat masks.
Well, somebody has to. Somehow it saves you from being in uncomfortable situations. If you don't like what you're seeing, you just pull the cat mask on.
Quite. I feel like I'm gonna need this every week just in case.
I agree.
Seems like that. The 90s were a very horny time.
It's true. A lot of sex. I wasn't having any, but I'm sure a lot of other people were.
Kyle MacLachlan was having all of it.
God, in one go.
We're just doing a second Showgirls. I don't know if you know that.
Oh my God. Yeah, we've decided to just continue. We're still talking about how many dicks, how many inches of a dick is this movie?
Amy, what's the movie?
To Die For. I love this movie. I really do.
It's directed by Gus Van Sant, written by Gus Van Sant, and starring Nicole Kidman as the star of this film.
And Buck Henry, my God.
Yeah, Buck Henry.
Yeah, because he adapted it from a book. So, was it Joyce something or other wrote the original book, and then Buck Henry helped adapt it. And
appears in the film to abuse Casey Affleck.
Which is brilliant. Yeah, Nicole Kidman, a baby Joaquin Phoenix. We got Kurtwood Smith. My God, Holland Taylor. Dan Hedaya.
Not nearly enough Holland Taylor. She's barely there.
She's barely in it, but It's just that the cast is wild. I forgot everybody that was in it. So
Ileana Douglas.
oh, the best. She's just the best anyway, though. I love her, and she actually gets a really good role in this film. It had to have been fun to play that character, I think.
Well, righteous indignation is kind of fun to play.
Yeah.
No matter the
No
scenario.
matter what, it just is. If you could just have it anyway, just have it. You know, I think that's fine.
Let's see. And of course, a woman who hasn't acted in, I think, 15 years, Alison Folland, played Lydia.
I forgot about her 'cause she was in Boys Don't Cry. What? There's another movie that I can't think of off the top of my head. I mean, she like won awards and shit. She was like the it girl for a while.
She was the only actual teenager among the teenagers.
Yeah,
she was 17 when she made
17. I looked at that. Yeah, because she was born in 78. And I'm like, oh, she's Cousin Kelly's age back then. Yeah. And again, I think that's kind of what can take you in and out of this film is she plays it. It's almost too real. And that I think that kind of scares me. Like, yeah, like at first I'm like, is that acting or is that? And then it's like, well, but that's how a 17-year-old probably would react in a situation. So
The hard part, I think, that I have with this movie, and it's not that I don't like it, it's just that sometimes the tone is a little bit strange because Nicole Kidman is definitely playing a very comic character. She plays a woman who's desperate to be on television, who marries this small town restaurant owner, bartender, Matt Dillon. And you kind of wonder, well, why did she do that if she has absolutely no plans to stay anywhere near him or want to be anywhere near him? So there's not really much of an idea of as to why she would want to do that. But moreover, though, the scenes with her and Joaquin Phoenix is so intense and is so dialed in on this performance that at times it's like, which tone are we here for? Are we here for a thriller tone? Are we here for a comic tone?
That's why I think it's more dark comedy than it is anything. I really think. But yeah, Joaquin Phoenix, I mean, he's just fucking brilliant. I mean, he's always been a great actor. Always. But you're right, though, too. It's like, am I supposed to? Because I giggle a lot throughout this movie. It just, there's line delivery, there's just moments. And Nicole is so spot on with it that you're like, God, shit. You're so delusional, and I love it. I love it.
What do you think, MJ? You didn't love it?
No, I didn't love it. But I'm also just not. It's not typically my type of movie. I think that's probably why. I didn't think it was badly done.
Yeah.
It's just not typically my type of movie.
That's fair.
That's fair.
I did notice, the thing with Fuzzy in movies is if they get their phone out at any point, they're not interested. That's usually how I see it. So if it's if the phone gets set down and you are staring at the TV, I'm like, oh, they're interested. They kind of like this. So if I saw the phone in your hand more often than not, I'm like, no, I don't like this movie. Probably.
What is it, just too horny?
That was part of it. I am very uncomfortable with that right now. So,
not to mention you're watching it with your aunt and your uncle, which is also
a very awkward thing to be doing. It's like,
yeah. But I mean, it's awkward anyway to know that she's giving Joaquin Phoenix a blowjob at one point. You know what I mean? You feel like you shouldn't be in that room.
The blowjob manipulation scene.
Yeah.
It's the fact that it's also just the fact that he's a teenager and she is.
Yeah.
It's just it got icky for me.
Does it help to know that in reality he's only 7 years younger than her?
That's not bad. At least it's not realistic.
Yeah.
He was a real teenager playing that role at the very least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and what? So
she's 58, I believe.
Right. So she was in her 20s,
he's 51.
late 20s, right? When she's making
this 30 years ago, 28 years old.
So, but she sold it. And the thing is, what I like about her in this movie is that she's so, we shouldn't be rooting for her whatsoever because she's narcissistic. She has a lot of weird kind of things happening, but I love how passionate she was, the drive that she had. It's she wasn't going to give up. She was going to go all the way and, murder be damned. She still had an agenda. But she really, the name checking of all the different journalists and reporters that she was like that kind of fascinates me. The way that we're capturing how she views what's happening in front of her, especially there towards the end. All she's hearing is applause, and it's creepy.
Yeah.
It's fucking creepy. But she's also, what's the word? A sociopath. So, I mean...
She did play that role very well.
She did.
Like, she was very convincing that she was actually, like, a sociopath. Like,
You believed it.
It was creepy.
Well, another fun fact to this. So they wrote this and they wanted Meg Ryan to do it. And she ultimately at that point was still doing the rom-coms. And she's like, I feel like that's going to change people's view of me. Years later, she does, guys. And that's a whole different movie. But the weird thing is, it looks like Nicole played it as if Meg Ryan were playing, because her delivery was almost as sweet as, American Sweetheart could be. And they look so similar in so many of these scenes, too. It was kind of weirding me out. And then two other people that they considered that wanted this role, Patricia Arquette, which I could almost see, Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen DeGeneres is very weird.
Weird. Like, fucking weird.
Maybe they had a different version of it for her. Like,
I suppose so.
They would have had
That's
to.
the only thing I could think of, because
Would Ellen play? Well, I mean, they were saying it was this role that they wanted, that she wanted. But it's like, okay, maybe the sister? I could have seen the sister. The delivery on that would have been good, but you said Ileana, I think just that was a role just made for her. So,
did you find the ice skating thing weird?
No,
kind of did. Like, that's just it's not a typical like thing that you can, especially if you get to your early 30s or wherever she is in her life at that point, to be working in the ice capades or can you even find a capade at this point in your life?
I love a good capade.
It is kind of random. Like, it's one of the most...
It's like quirky in a way that calls attention to itself.
But it's also like Minnesota, kind of the Dakotas, that kind of area where this is all taking place. That's not that surprising to me. It doesn't seem out of place. If this took place in Canada, it definitely wouldn't seem out of place.
I actually didn't pick up on where this was.
Oh, I always felt that it was Minnesota.
I was getting kind of a northeastern vibe with the Italians.
That could be too. Oh, racist. But those Italians.
Minnesota not typically known for their Italians.
I would just watch out
for those Minnesota Italians.
The Minnesota mob, because they're out there.
They're going to come down here and be super nice to me.
Yeah. Well,
really?
Let's go for a walk. Go for a walk.
And then they buy me Italian food because they're just that nice. They're Midwestern Italian.
God, now I want Italian food.
I love a bit Italian.
Kidding.
They're basically Canadian.
Midwestern mob. Part of the Midwest mob, y'all.
Oh my God, Midwest mobs.
It's just them saying "oop" and then shooting somebody. Oop! I'm just gonna step right in front of you.
That's the best idea down there. What's it?
God bless.
Bless your heart.
Bless your heart. That's how I saw it. But yeah, it didn't seem that much out of place. And again, thank God for that, because it's a beautiful ending with that. So
that does help the ending. With, her little revenge that she gets at the end. The thing, I guess, and maybe I'm just pulling this apart too much. I do like this movie. I do think it's a good movie.
Yeah.
But I'm stuck on things like, how old is she supposed to be? What has she been doing up until she meets Larry? Why hasn't she been, if she's this driven to be a TV personality, why has she waited this long into her life to go, now is the time, even though I just married this moron for no good reason?
Well, then she must have been very young, right?
I feel like she would have to have like met him almost straight out of school.
Right, yeah.
Because otherwise, I feel like she would have just gone to a place where she could actually be on TV. There was just local channels.
I mean, the thing is,
like,
yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, it didn't make much sense to just stay somewhere and marry someone when she had these big dreams.
Well, and her parents have money. Like, her parents are said to be relatively well off. His parents are said to be more working class. All of it just seems kind of like, construction wise, like I'm wondering if there's a kind of a battle between Gus Van Sant and the writer.
Mm-hmm. Buck Henry.
Buck Henry, thank you. I wonder if there's kind of a butting of heads going on there in terms of what they're going for.
I don't know. Like, there's a thing about, and if you're Midwestern, again, assuming it is Midwest, which I guess we could probably look that up, maybe, where it's supposed to technically take place, but there is a general idea that we never get out of here. Like, where you're born Midwestern, you stay here. Very rare do people get out of here.
Yeah.
They always end up coming back here. And I guess I kind of put it in my own mind, kind of something like that. But not everybody's going to fill in those blanks. They're going to be like, what the fuck? That doesn't make any sense, you know? So I like fan fiction, so I just make shit up in my own head. So
stay tuned for her fan fiction on this particular.
Thank God, it's going to be me and Matt Dillon doing it. I'll draw pictures.
What did you think of Matt Dillon, MJ? He played the husband.
Yeah, that's good.
And he was interesting.
Yeah.
This is totally random, but he I can't remember entirely who it was, but he looked like an actor that I've seen, and that was the only thing that I could think of anytime I saw him. I can't place where it is, but he either looks like another actor or he's been in something that I've seen.
He's probably been in something you've seen because he has over 100 credits in his career.
Yeah.
He's been around for since the early 80s.
Yeah, 80s and 90s, he was pretty celebrated as far as like, and then we kind of dropped off a little bit, but like he was still a name to be reckoned with, you know?
Did you ever wonder why he wasn't like one of the sexiest men alive? Because the man is increbly good looking, is he not?
Incredibly good looking.
Like that chin?
I agree with that, and I don't usually.
I mean,
that chin and like the face, like he's got the package.
Dude, watch fucking Singles with him in long hair. There's nobody I want more than him in the band Citizen Dick.
He's also in a band in this movie.
I know, which is so great. Like, oh, wouldn't it be great if Citizen Dick showed up? Play Touch Me, I'm Dick, and then just get off the stage. That'd be awesome. What a great throwback that would have been. But alas, that did not happen.
IMDb just says it was shot in Canada somewhere. So there's really no like I said, the movie's pretty vague on where it wants to be set.
I just look at it with the weather, and in my heart, it's in Minnesota.
I could see an upper Massachusetts area, because that's just typically like Matt Dillon sort of area, Dan Hedaya sort of area, Casey Affleck definitely sort of that area.
He didn't have an accent though. No one had an accent. We deserved an accent.
Yeah, I could maybe see Canada being the actual place, because like for some reason, some of those people kind of reminded me of the gay ice dancer that Phoebe married.
Oh, Steve Zahn, we love you, man. That's true.
I don't know. It kind of seemed like some of them had the same vibe, so they could be in the same spot.
That's true. That's very true.
And then it would make sense for ice.
Yeah.
The ice capade.
Yeah.
Capades.
I bet you could find a capade in Canada right now.
Well, it's Canada. You go around the corner, it's like a Starbucks. There's a capade on every corner. Canada. Look, I don't want Canada to hate me because I want to go there one day and not come back here. So I love you, Canada. I love your capades.
I haven't seen a capade in years.
Yeah, that's true. I've been on a few capades. Just depends on what they are.
Let's see. So, what was your favorite scene in the movie?
Favorite scene?
Was it the blowjob manipulation?
I mean, you can't really even say that because aren't all blowjobs manipulation? Your cock is in my mouth. I could either bite it off or give you pleasure. I own you right now. Right?
Wow, ladies reclaiming their power. That's what that was.
Hey, I'm right at the head of the line, bitches. But no, you know what? I think for me, it was her going into the office and having that interview with Wayne Knight. Something about that. She's so earnest and she just wants this job no matter what the fuck it is. And he couldn't be more like, dude, it's not what you think it's going to be. And then she took that role and then she just continued on with it. I loved it when she kept coming back with all the ideas. Again, Kidman plays it. It's almost comic booky, but it's just so well done by her. I enjoyed the commitment of the things. And she's just, all of my gay friends at one point will have quoted from this film. It's just the way she delivers a line. It just works. But yeah, I like that. I like Wayne Knight just being like, he's not taken by her beauty. He just finds her annoying. And most pretty people don't think that they are annoying. So, I mean, dicks.
Couldn't possibly.
I'm not annoying. I'm pretty. But yeah, what about you?
There's a number of individual moments that I like in the movie. I like, I gotta say I love the ending. Like the twist ending is very smart.
I love that.
And I didn't actually see it coming, even though like there are a couple of hints here and there of how that could have gone. I did not see that coming, so I did appreciate that. But I do find this film to be a bit episodic for my taste. Like I think elements of it work, but I can't get over like her backstory and why this character married Matt Dillon. I don't understand what her attraction to him was. If her ambition is to be elsewhere, why tie herself down to this guy? They didn't do enough to make him appealing enough. Not that, I mean, he's attractive, but like he doesn't further her in any way. She can't take money from him. She can't take status from him.
I mean, they have a successful business. He has a successful business.
But they don't have anything that she needs from that. In terms of what she says she wants, this guy doesn't offer anything that she needs.
I guess there would have to be a lot more backstory there too, because she only went to community college. She did 2 years. It's like if this was always your dream, where's your 4-year degree? And again, it seemed like she was pretty well off. I mean, she was wearing designer clothes at a very young age, but again, I feel like Van Sant would have had a reason for that.
I'm just what I'm trying to discover is I just didn't find that.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like somewhere he probably said it along the way. It's like, well, why didn't you put that in the movie? There
are times when it feels like I think you and I view the character even differently. Like I don't feel like she was ever earnest. I feel like that the movie was kind of treating her like she's playing sort of a Tracy flick from Election, kind of. But she's also but she's much more the subject of the joke than Tracy was.
She's dumb. I mean, but she knows what she likes. And again, she had the tenacity. She would have gone all the way had she not pulled some of this bullshit. And I don't think it's outside the realm of possibility that she fell in love with Matt Dillon because attraction just is what it is. And they had something. And again, maybe she didn't realize how far, or maybe even her own potential at that point too. I don't know. I think that she was.
I wonder if I'm missing like a piece of the puzzle from the time this movie came out, because there was like at the time we had the story of Mary Kay Letourneau, who she met and fell in love with as a 14-year-old boy.
Yep,
it was
she was his teacher.
She was his teacher. Yeah, and they fell in love and got married and had kids and.
Awesome.
Like there were a lot of, but then of course we talked about before. We talked about the Long Island Lolita, Amy Fisher and Joey Buttafuoco. I mean, that's the kind of thing was all over the place back in the 90s. And I'm wondering if I'm like just not remembering the context as well. And I know you remember stuff like that better than anybody.
In the context that I'm just a queen of context. I don't know what you're talking
about. You kept track of this stuff.
But like, I mean, again.
What would you say would be like something that would like, was Mary Kay Letourneau specifically like what they're going for here, or something similar, which more Amy Fisher? What do they like? What is it that they're kind of leaning on here in terms of stories to inspire this?
Well, it would be, I would assume that would probably have come from this Joyce. What's her last name? It starts with an M, I'm pretty sure. Who wrote Joyce Maynard. It was inspired by the true story of Pamela Smart. And
that sounds familiar.
She was a woman who was convicted in 1991 for being an accomplice in a plot to murder her husband. So, I mean, it was an actual, I wouldn't say ripped necessarily from the headlines, but based on. And then they took it and just made it, change the names. And again, we had a lot of stuff like that back then. It's fascinating to me to go back and see all of this and go, why was it okay for all of these older people to date or take on, well, what they would call grooming now, such young people? And it was more prominent for as long even before we were alive, this kind of shit was going on. And now, just now, in the last couple of years, people are actually going, yeah, maybe don't do that. It's gross.
Yeah. And a lot of Republicans aren't taking that very well.
Yeah.
Sorry. The Republicans and Bill Clinton. Sorry. Republicans and Bill Clinton.
Why don't we just leave the pedophiles alone? Actual quote.
Yeah, we should consider lowering the age of consent. Am I right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Men.
No.
Men. Am I right?
No. No. No.
Guys, wink, wink. Guys. There's nothing wrong with falling in love with somebody who could be your 20-year-old niece.
I will say this, like, the movie doesn't villainize her as, like, it doesn't make out like a gender thing.
No.
She's just a bad person.
Yeah. With high ambition. She'd be great in MAGA. Wouldn't she? She'd be on. She would have started Fox News.
Weirdly enough, she went on to play what's her name from Fox News in a movie nobody saw.
Appropriate. That's appropriate.
That's funny.
That is very funny and fitting. I liked, again, too, the line, and there's a song by I'm not gonna think of her real name's Annie. Saint Vincent, called Digital Witnesses. And every time I hear the line that is in this movie about, like, there's a line in the song where it's like, if I, basically that I'm doing this thing, but if you can't see me, that I'm not, like, it's that whole idea. Well, I mean, that's why you're more important if you're on TV. You're more important. People care about the lives of people.
Yeah.
And we just became such a real reality show based world after, like, in and around this movie. It just took off from there too. So
I gotta say, Alison Folland delivering that line at the end about how you're nobody if you're not on TV, but if everybody's on TV, then nobody'd be able to watch it. Sure, that kind of confused me.
Yeah.
She she delivers that brilliantly.
I agree.
She's the most interesting and tragic character in the entire film. Like, the one truly good person. Like, nothing wrong with Matt Dillon, I guess, and his parents.
No.
Although, well, they have a shady connection, but nevertheless. But in terms of, like, purely good people, Lydia was good people.
Yeah, she was.
She didn't want any of this. And
what makes me sad about that too is she really thought that Suzanne was her mentor, and she really felt a kinship with her, and then that was just ripped away. And do you imagine, like, that's the thing, you become really close to somebody, all of a sudden they're just gone. I mean, she looks so sad.
But at the same time, though, there's that seed being planted right at the end where she's talking about, I'm going to go on Oprah and maybe Phil Donahue, although he kind of intimidates me.
Yeah.
But like, the seed is planted that, like, maybe she won't grow beyond this. Like, this might be where she stays, in this mindset where she continues to use this to pursue something along the lines of what Nicole Kidman was after.
Exactly. There was no official sequel to this movie, was there?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
I thought somebody had said that there was going to be, not like a Showgirls 2, but
Pennies from Heaven.
The classic Pennies from Heaven. That's so good.
Cinematography like somebody rubbed dirty panties on the lens.
Oh, just take a bath.
Alison Pregler, thank you very much.
Oh my God.
That's her joke. I'm giving her credit. That's her joke.
That's crazy. Oh,
Great.
Die For too. Totally different movie.
Ah.
It's a vampire flick from 1991.
Yeah, I think that predates this.
That's Son of Darkness to Die For, too.
I missed that one.
I missed that one. I didn't get to see that one. That's great.
There were no vampires in this movie.
No, but
Not
we
enough vampires.
not enough.
No ghosts.
We don't get enough. Like the weirdest thing in this movie to me is Joaquin Phoenix in there, basically describing zombies but not calling them zombies.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
That's a good question.
And he's like,
Well, describing how that's
you know
how
what I'm talking about, right?
That's-
You've seen him, and he's like moving like a zombie.
He played someone that's so out of it so well. He was like
It's kind of
he
method
had
there.
nothing up in his brain.
No, he didn't.
Absolutely nothing.
That just was weird. Like, everybody knows what a fucking zombie is.
But that's the context is he's describing how sex felt.
Yeah.
You feel like a zombie.
That's
But I guess I get his point. Like, because the zombies got to like track down a victim and eat their brains, and that's the only thing they can think about. Sex with her was all that he could think about.
wow.
It's just a very strange
It's
way
just
of
a
getting
long way of getting around to it.
Yeah.
Like he had no other words.
He did. They.
I mean,
I
he's
wouldn't be surprised if he read them off note cards.
Well, yeah. Just to not say, you know how zombies are when they get up out of the ground? He just refused to say the word, and that pissed me off. You're talking about a zombie. Say the word.
Who is he talking to, by the way?
Yeah, you're right. It'd
Because at the end they reveal him in just an empty room.
be funny if he's just talking to himself.
He probably was. Honestly, he probably went insane after murdering someone. I don't think he was prepared to murder someone. To be
No.
honest,
And you feel bad for him, too, because you know he
Yeah.
didn't want to do it. I don't know.
No, he was
There's so
just,
many movies like that back then,
I
though.
don't. You know.
He was addicted.
Addicted.
Get it? Addicted? Because is he a dick?
I don't like how you said that.
The subtext. The subtext is very subtle.
I hate subtext. It's terrible.
I know writers who use subtext and they're all cowards.
What?
That's a quote from one of your favorite shows.
Yeah, it is. Aw.
I do like I keep finding things wrong with the movie, but like I do believe that she's incredible, and I think he's doing Joaquin Phoenix is doing amazing work. I don't necessarily think they're doing amazing work in the same way, because it feels like two different things happening. She's delivering a comic performance, and he's very intense.
Yeah. But I mean,
The zombie thing is funny. Like that, he seems to understand the comedy there, but like in other scenes, it becomes like Joaquin Phoenix. Like Joaquin Phoenix is the kind of guy I just want to get up and like walk away from.
yeah. Like
He's
every
so
piece,
intense.
every piece of furniture he sits on is moist. Did you wipe up after? Well, they kind of alluded to the fact that that's all he does is just basically jack off, right? And we get to see that firsthand, like the minute that he sees her on television. And I don't know. I was kind of attracted to those.
All I needed was some gold teeth,
Gold
maybe
teeth?
some braids in his hair.
Hey, Gary Oldman, you still haven't called me. Gary Oldman from just that movie. I know you're married happily now. I don't want that. I want you 30 years ago.
What about Sirius Black?
I'd fuck the hell out. He's hot. He's so hot. Even when he dies, I'm like, God damn. Take me through the portal. Serious. Take me serious. It's my name, my fan fiction.
Oh God, that's you did good. Yeah, search that. Search to see if that exists on your fan site.
AO3, I'm coming for you.
I could see It's gotta be.
You know it's out
Somebody
there.
has to have used that.
There's,
yeah.
I mean, the weirdest fucking fan fiction we run across sometimes, and you're like, I didn't see that one ever in my mind.
Oh my god.
Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble,
What the fuck?
gay fan fiction,
Wow.
doing it while Wilma's not home. Like, that's real shit. Look it up.
Ugh.
I'm here for everybody's kink. I'm not kink shaming.
No, but like, there is actually like everybody loves Raymond fan fiction.
Absolutely not.
What the fuck? There is. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
It better be somebody fucking Peter Boyle in it. That's all. Because I want to read about that shit.
Home Improvement?
No.
Like, what the fuck?
No.
What are you doing? What's wrong with you?
These are no daddy issues.
That's
you think
you-
I would
ugh.
write this shit?
Man,
Damn.
no. Tim Allen has never had sex.
That we hope.
In my head, it has to be that way.
It's the only way I can breathe.
TV dads have never had sex.
TV dads don't
I don't care
have
how many
sex.
kids they have.
No. You adopted all of those. You're a eunuch. You're a eunuch.
Minecraft characters.
It's funny.
Yep.
It was
It's just smooth.
I think it was Jeff. I had this conversation with Jeff. I can't remember how long ago on the show, talking about The Rock and how The Rock just appears asexual to me. Like-
That's fair.
Like, I just don't see how he has no sexual life to me for some reason.
And I can picture fucking anybody and not him for some reason. Hang on.
I think it's part of his like on-screen scenario. Like, they've never really given him a love interest on screen, so he's not had to really express those kinds of feelings on screen all that often.
He's not a romantic lead.
No.
What?
Oddly, again, this is not me like trying to. We love gay people on this show.
Yep.
So when I talk about something like this, I mean this as a compliment. He played a gay man and Be Cool. I bought that completely.
I
He
had
was
no idea.
fantastic
Good for him.
at that, and I bought every minute of that.
Nice. But straight wise,
I'm not saying anything. Again, that is not a. I'm not. Oh, Brock's gay.
oh my god, we're gonna get canceled.
I'm just in the context of a film. I've never seen him connect with a female before. Even in the Smashing Machine, I don't think him and Emily Blunt necessarily connect. And they had a very good friendly chemistry in Jungle Cruise.
Yeah. I don't see him as a romantic lead. And it's not that because he's definitely good looking. It's not that. It's just now I don't see. Yeah, I guess I'm the same way.
It's
I don't
weird,
see-
right?
Yeah. Yeah. But
Like
that's okay.
I can't define it. Like I can't define what that means. It maybe says more about me than him.
No,
I would think, but
no, it's. I think it's kind of like on the opposite end, Pedro Pascal. You could see him fucking anybody. He's a great romantic lead in my head. I'd love
See,
that.
a lot of people are really into Pedro Pascal. I don't really get it. I mean,
He's also
I think he's a
old enough
cool
to be your
guy.
dad,
Yeah.
so maybe that's okay. But
I don't know. I still find Jensen Ackles incredibly attractive.
he really is, though. How old is he?
40s.
I was like, he's probably my age. I would think
Yeah,
he's a good-looking guy.
he is.
I'm digging my own grave on this Rock thing. But
You're
I'm going to do it.
just ask him out, dude.
Like back in wrestling when he was in the late 90s, early 2000s, Rock was always hilariously funny, making fun of people. He was funny and exciting, and it was always you're like,
He's
what's
full of
Rock going to say?
charisma,
What's
yeah.
Rock going to say? But then he would do this thing like as his career went on, where he'd talk to the audience and like try and do some crowd work,
Yeah,
and he would talk about poontang pie, and it's like, ugh, no, never say that again in your
maybe
life,
it's
Rock.
the word that bothers you.
I mean, maybe, but at the same time,
it is.
it never sounded natural to me when he said it.
Yeah,
Never, not one time. It never felt flirtatious. It didn't feel like he was like making a move on a woman, even though he was talking to a woman when he was talking about it. Weird, right? I know. Maybe
guess
it's just my perception again, but
but what is the recipe? You can't just put a woman's bottom half in an oven. How does one make that pie? And I'm not going to say the word because it is. That's a
It's a
horrible.
horrible word. It's one of the worst words.
he used to say it on cable television every week.
No, I was getting
I think
hungry.
he had
No,
it
I'm
on
not.
I think he had it on a T-shirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not joking. I think he did have that on a
course he
t-shirt.
did. Was there an actual picture of the pie? I'd like to see it. I just what would even, why pie? A woman's vagina is not a pie. It's not a pie. What? I shouldn't have to tell people that.
Maybe he's into zombies.
Oh. I wouldn't say the word.
Maybe not. I don't see. Oh, wait. No, there is. Oh, my God. There is a t-shirt.
There
Oh, my
is.
God. Oh, no. MJ, take a look. Let me take a look.
Ugh.
I can't turn the computer to you.
I do need to know.
Look at that. So he was known as the Brahma Bull, by the way, to explain the...
But it is a pie.
It is a pie. He's eating an actual pie.
What's in the pie? What's in the pie?
I don't want to know what's
By the way, somebody's selling this t-shirt on eBay for $299.
Absolutely they are. They're like somebody.
You imagine you show up to an interview with The Rock wearing a Poontang Pie
My
t-shirt.
God.
Let's talk about your family movies, Rock.
Oh my God. Rock, you've said a lot of things over the years.
Ugh.
What are some of your favorite quotes that you've stated yourself?
There is a Rock cringe compilation on YouTube you can watch.
Oh, we all deserve one. Everyone should have at least one.
Yeah. I don't know why he's catching strays on this show, but
Hey, we love you. Like,
Yeah,
Rock, you're cool.
he's great, man. Whatever.
Yeah,
you know.
you're cool. We love you. It's just, it's funny.
It is funny
Yeah.
because I can't figure it out.
No, I can't either.
I can't intellectualize it in any
The
way.
weird thing is, now that you brought it up, I won't not be able to think
Right?
about it.
Right?
So,
Exactly.
yeah, that's a problem. But I don't think Rock was worried about dating me, so I guess it's
Yeah,
okay.
That solves that.
Yeah, it's fine. I would hit that, though.
Nicole Kidman, she's been in the news lately.
Yeah.
I know you've been
Our
you've
timing.
been following
Our
closely.
Our timing is weird because, they just announced, is it yesterday that they split up or Friday?
I didn't know what was going on. I was going on Twitter and I'm like, why are people talking about Nicole Kidman? Does she have a movie coming out? And then I knew what happened just by seeing the meme of her the day she divorced Tom Cruise.
Oh,
that picture of her where she's like walking around with her arms in the air. And like, oh, she's getting divorced.
The greatest line was it? Was she on Leno? Probably, and she said, "Well, at least I can wear heels again."
Oh,
Stop dating these short men, girl.
Hey, what's wrong with the short guys?
Because she's too tall for you. Get over it. Find somebody tall or taller.
Well, hey,
Or
just say that to Tom Holland.
No, that's different. That's different. That's different.
I say date a tall woman, date a short woman, doesn't really matter.
It does. It absolutely does. I'm anti-tall people anyway. But
Be with them if they want to be with you.
Tall people fucking suck. Eat a dick, tall people.
Some tall people.
I mean, Robert Sheehan.
I think a man who doesn't give a shit about that is a good man.
Unless he's cheating with his, guitarist, that might be a different issue. Then you're not really a good man. But apparently they'd split up back in the spring. So, and then it's irreconcilable differences. Almost 20 years together. And I don't know, I just kind of hope that she finds somebody, that's tall.
Good for her. She,
For her.
Whatever.
It's not going to affect her acting, I don't think.
Nor does it affect any of our lives.
No, it does. Because I don't want to think about anything else. I'd rather just focus on that. And somebody else posted the other day, they're like, this is just a distraction, you guys. Ask for the Epstein files. And I'm like, is it really that kind of I don't think it's that kind of a distraction.
Like Keith Urban was on Epstein's plane?
Yeah. Some of his hair was probably. What a horrible haircut.
They had the same haircut for a while, didn't they?
God, yeah, it's fine. Wind sprints. With this knee, have you seen me? Yeah, I don't know. I just think that she'll find somebody better. Hey, is The Rock single?
We'll get it. Set him up.
Set him up.
See if it can work
He's
out.
nice and tall.
I think he's still married. I think.
Oh.
I'm fairly certain I've heard him say things about his wife.
We should get on the phone with his wife and talk to her.
Have you seen him lately? He dropped a lot of his muscle weight.
What?
Yeah.
Rock, what is happening?
Well, he wants to be considered for the kinds of roles that I was talking about not seeing him in.
I just like his eyebrows. No one can pull that face
the
like
people's eyebrow?
The people's eyebrow. It's one of the reasons I liked him so much. It's like, God damn, I can do one pretty well, but like it's like another level.
He is stunningly charismatic.
He really is. Really.
I mean, really, there are a lot of things on WWE that I regret having ever seen in my life. Pretty much anything Vince McMahon
I was
ever
just going
did.
to say all Vince McMahon.
but there are things that The Rock did that were absolutely some of the funniest things I've ever seen a person do.
That's something else.
Him and Mick Foley were just an amazing comedy team when they worked together. They were fucking hilarious.
Mick Foley, is he still alive?
Yeah, he's still going.
I have to ask that now. We're getting to that age where I have to ask if he's alive and he's dead. I was not ready for that.
It'll happen to you too.
No, don't. Just pretend like there aren't other people around. Just live in your own head. Just pretend this is all a simulation.
That's what I do best.
Good. That makes me happy. So, I don't know.
I do recommend To Die For.
I do too.
I do have a lot of things that hold me back from loving it or calling it like an all-time classic.
Well, that's why I wouldn't say it's 10 out of 10. I would say it's 8-inch dick. A gorgeous 8-inch dick. It's not they're not gorgeous. No. Stop it.
MJ, how many inches of dick would you give it?
In your humble opinion, how many inches of dick do you think this movie is? This is, God, if my employee was ever on this podcast, I'd be fired so soon.
You don't have to answer that. I was only kidding. I was only joking. You don't have to answer.
It's 2. You get it, right? It barely pokes out. More foreskin than there is anything.
Uncomfortably, it's no. Just no.
Just no. So 1 inch then?
Just look at the picture of Jurgen Prochnow and just...
Oh, Jurgen.
I talked about Jurgen in a while.
I know, it's been a minute. Yeah.
Jurgen, we missed you, buddy. He's still the patron saint of our podcast.
I wish he would come back and do more movies.
Well, you know what? We don't have anything coming up that has him.
I mean, he was in a lot of movies, but he was the biggest star of the time.
The biggest star of 1993, if you recall.
And just totally fell off after that.
Miss you, Jurgen. Come back to us.
If we could go back in the past and tell him not to work with Uwe Boll.
Oh, we should have done that. What do we got for next week?
Oh, I'll need a minute. You talk amongst yourselves.
Okay. 1 inch. And then it's like, but there is no actual penis. It's just foreskin. You give this like a centimeter of foreskin, this movie. I think that's mean because you're wrong. This is a good.
See, I feel like it's like I had something uncomfortable that my brain doesn't want to say it, but it thought about it. It was like 10, uncomfortable, but to some people very appealing.
Yeah. That's a great way to put it. Because nobody wants 10. I don't want to be impaled.
It's more like, like what you're saying is basically like as an 8, you like it more than MJ does as a 10. Because a 10 is like a lesser.
Yeah. So 10's actually the worst. We don't want that. But also 1.
It's like the middle of the scale is where it should be. The edges are where it's bad. It's like
it would have to be,
way
or it's like a button mushroom, then you're fucked.
What if it's a 1 inch dick, but he's really kind?
No. Oh, somebody's out there with no penis at all going, guys, lay off. I've got a great personality. That's okay.
Would you like to watch Jade or The Scarlet Letter?
Okay, Jade, because, hear me out, that movie got so much shit. it went through the ringer. People were like, this is either the worst movie I've ever seen. Although I feel very bad because Fuzzy's going to be very uncomfortable.
This is fascinating to me that you would choose this way because The Scarlet Letter has naked, long-haired Gary Oldman.
Let's do a twofer. Not every Gary Oldman's going to be my favorite Gary Oldman. Hi.
Are you serious?
Am I? Take me serious.
I was doing a sitcom bit.
Yeah, I didn't care.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't laugh because it wasn't funny.
You can't be serious.
Oh my God. But I could see the show in my head though. He comes walking through the door and smiling at the camera. And the guy that does all of the theme songs for like Full House, Perfect Strangers, Family Matters, same guy does the theme song.
It's him and Harry Potter standing back to back with their arms crossed.
God. Oh my God. I would have watched that sitcom. It'd be weird for them to be in a situation comedy. I think that's why I like the idea so much.
But honey, you can't invite the Dementors to dinner. They're still looking for me.
Oh my God. He's dating a Dementor. It's like this. I'm sorry, they get me.
Once my soul was gone, I really
just kind of like floated around with them a little bit. We went to Fiji for a while.
Again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I guess Jade then next week. Jade.
It'd be like David Caruso in Jade.
It's going to be awful. I can't wait.
You should be. This is not. We thought we stepped down to Die For.
Yeah.
From Showgirls, we're stepping right back up.
Yeah, now we're going right back up.
That's terrifying.
This movie, like, I'm not kidding you, it was reviled. Like, people, that's all they talked about. Every talk show or evening, like late night television show, their opening monologues they'd always reference this movie in some way or another, like, I don't know, like the opening box office for Jade or whatever. Like, they'd have something to say about it. It wasn't good.
We're 2 weeks away from Mallrats. It's going to be okay.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
A rainbow in the near future.
Can't wait for Mallrats. 2 weeks. That's Kevin Smith. You're going to love it. It's super, super cute. I hope it holds.